Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the processional. As a courtesy to the graduates and guests, please silence all mobile devices. Also, please know that Grad Images is taking professional individual photos that will be made available to all graduates electronically. In addition, this commencement ceremony is being live streamed, and the link to view can be found in your program.
are an eagle. We are eagles. Eagles rise above. We are fearless, up with the sun, in the sky, and soaring higher. We take wing on the legacy of explorers, adventurers, pioneers, travelers, leaders, and groundbreaking innovators. We dig in, we give it all, and then we give more. We dream it, we plan it, we build it, and we challenge the way it's always been. If you can fly it, craft it, or lead it, we have done it. And our number is growing. Our reach is extending. We are launching from every state and more than 140 countries. We are the industry leaders, the forerunners of excellence, the best, the only, and we are just getting started. We are number one in the classroom, online, in the sky, and beyond. We are competing to brand new heights and bringing business, engineering, medicine, and flight across the globe and into space. Your dedication and resolve made we possible. We are united as Embry-Riddle alumni. We are eagles, and we are taking flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional. The processional is led today by our mace bearer, Dr. Marjan Maza, faculty for the College of Business. Dr. Marza is carrying the ceremonial university mace. Now entering are the candidates for the master, baccalaureate, and associate degrees. Our faculty is following the candidates for degree. Now entering is the platform party. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors presented by the Naval Air Technical Training Center Performing Unit Color Guard and the playing of the national anthem.
Thank you to the Naval Air Technical Training Center Performing Unit Color Guard. Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pablo Alvarez, and I'm the Dean of Students for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University's Worldwide Campus. On behalf of the Platform Party and the faculty, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the 2023 Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce you to our stage guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. Members of the Platform Party, please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Sitting on your left, Dr. Marjan Maza, Mace Bearer. Dr. Alexander Seedsla, Dean for the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Ken Witcher, Dean for the College of Aviation. Dr. Manish Sharma, Dean for the College of Business. Rear Admiral Peter A. Garvin, United States Navy Commander, Naval Education Training Command. Dr. John Wattret, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Worldwide Campus. Thank you. Thank you. Please also join me in welcoming special guests. Ms. Cheryl Garvin, spouse of Rear Admiral Peter Garvin, Dr. Ella Bowling Harris, Education Services Officer, Fort Novelso, Alabama. Dina M. Croxon, Chief Education and Training, Hurlburt Field Air Force Base, Florida. And Captain Sterling Gillum, United States Navy Retired Director of the Naval Aviation Museum. At this time, please stand as Mr. Jim Pepin comes forward to offer the invocation.
Wise and gracious one, we ask your blessings upon the student, faculty, and staff of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. We have been called to the high task of seeking knowledge, promoting ethics, and seeking growth in mind, body, and spirit. We give thanks for the gift of these graduates here today and in the ways which they have made this university a better place for having been here. We ask that you grant students, family, joy and satisfaction as they see their dreams of graduation fulfilled this day. We ask this in the confidence of your grace. Amen.
Thank you, Jim. Please be seated. We really are thankful to be together on this day of celebration. Graduation is probably one of the most anticipated events of the year, not just for all the excitement that each of you feel for completing your degree, but because it also affords us an opportunity to recognize each of you for your commitment and determination to push yourselves towards greatness. I have a story I want to tell you, and it's an important story because it's your story, it's my story, it's our story, and it's a story that continues to write itself out today. And the story begins in 1926. Don't worry, it's not a long story. But back then, there were also two great men who aspired for greatness, Talton Higby Embry, an entrepreneur, and John Paul Riddle, a barnstormer. Together, they launched the Embry-Riddle Company that taught flight, specialized in airmail delivery, and coordinated aircraft sales. After a series of mergers and acquisitions, the Embry-Riddle Company can be traced back to what is now American Airlines. And I always thought it was interesting, we both had the eagle emblem. After the mergers, Embry did retire, but Riddle was not done. His passion for aviation was always unwavering, so he found a new opportunity, and he took a new partner in that opportunity named John McKay. And together, they took the Embry-Riddle Company and established the Embry-Riddle School of Aviation in 1939, located in Miami, Florida. As a school of aviation, it thrived and grew, but as so often happens throughout history, war interrupted. When Pearl Harbor was attacked, Riddle and McKay knew what they could offer, and without hesitation, they put their full support behind aiding the Allied war efforts, training cadets to be pilots, providing mechanics and technicians. They also established a presence in Sao Paulo, Brazil, in support of these related efforts. Eventually, Embry-Riddle became one of the first institutions approved to educate veterans under the GI Bill. It's now 1963, and Jack Hunt is named president of the school, which underwent another growth and another name change. So it went from being the Embry-Riddle School of Aviation now to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Institute. And that's an important time because just 2 years later, in 1965, Operations Bootstrap happened. We call this Operations Bootstrap because it's when Embry-Riddle relocated all the way from Miami to Daytona Beach, Florida, and we did it all in just one weekend. 31 trucks were filled, and with the help of civic leaders and citizens of the Daytona Beach, Florida area, we relocated, and we've been there ever since. It's now 1970, and 2 years after earning the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission accreditation, we grew again, and we went from being Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Institute to the name that we have today, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. We have the campus in Daytona Beach, we have grown into Prescott, Arizona, and of course we have the worldwide campus with over 100 locations across the United States of America, Europe, Asia, and online. This university, your university, is your story. It's our story. And it's a great story because it's a story that defines what it is to be excellent in aviation, aerospace, and space. Just like your alma mater has grown, so have you. And you wouldn't have been able to do that without the help and support of many people. So I do want to take a moment to recognize some of the people that are here celebrating you today. You saw that we had the faculty entered, and I would like to recognize them. Dr. Ken Marlin and Dr. Melinda Swigert are here celebrating with you guys today. Please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. There's also the dedicated staff that helped you, advise you, help plan out your journey to be here today, and help put this event together. I would like all of the staff that are here with us today to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. And finally, and arguably the most honored of guests tonight, or this afternoon, your friends and family who have supported you throughout your journey and are here to celebrate you today. Graduates, I'm going to ask that you please stand and recognize your family and friends. Please be seated. At this time, it is my honor to welcome Dr. John Watrett, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Worldwide Campus, to the podium to officially open the commencement ceremony.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, it is my pleasure to declare this 2023 commencement ceremony now open. Welcome and congratulations. Today we honor more than 100 graduates joining us here from across the United States and the world. Though you come from different places, you share common traits: a love for learning, a commitment to service, a desire to innovate. On this day, we applaud you and all that you have accomplished. Earning a degree from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, the world's premier aviation aerospace institute, is never easy. Our programs are highly challenging. The demand on students, whether they are studying aeronautics, business, engineering, or data analytics, are rigorous. Still, you pursued your degrees online and through a pandemic at the same time. I commend you for your dedication and your perseverance. Your perseverance will serve you well as you move forward. Each one of us here today takes pride in being part of your graduation from Embry-Riddle. You too should be proud. So should your family members and friends who have supported you along this journey. You are now part of an elite community of Embry-Riddle alum, and each of you will be Eagles forever. Now it's my honor to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker. Rear Admiral Pete Garvin graduated from the United States Naval Academy in 1989, having earned a Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Astronautics. He is a 2005 graduate of the Naval War College, earning a Master's of Science in National Security Strategy, and a 2015 alumnus of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Seminar 21. He was the 59th commander of the world-famous Fighting Tigers of the Patrol Squadron 8 and commander of Quad Patrol and Reconnaissance Wing 10. As a flag officer, he served as the 22nd Commander of Navy Recruiting Command and most recently as Commander, Patrol and Reconnaissance Group. Rear Admiral Garvin became the 20th Commander of the Naval Education and Training Command in July of 2020. It's my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome Rear Admiral Peter A. Garvin to the podium.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you for that very warm introduction. I very much appreciate it. Graduates, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty and staff members, I thank all of you for joining us both here in person and online to recognize today's graduates. And I can't think of a better venue in which to hold this momentous event. The National Naval Aviation Museum has and always will have a special place in my heart and in the heart of all aviators. Sterls, thanks for sharing this space with you. I saw you over there. Great to see you, shipmate. I'd also like to thank Dr. Watrett for that warm welcome and honestly the invitation to be here today. Thank you also to the Dean of Students, Mr. Pablo Alvarez, as well as Dr. Ken Witcher, Dr. Manish Sharma, Dr. Alexander Siegschlag, and Dr. Marjan Maza, who are with me on stage. It is truly an honor to be in your company today. I also want to give special recognition to all active and retired service members, both graduating and in the audience. As many of you know, May is Military Appreciation Month, and I want to thank each and every one of you for answering your nation's call. And to be sure, the families of the service members deserve special recognition as well. They are both the reason we serve and the reason why we are able to serve. So please join me in a round of applause for the service members and their families. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the mothers in attendance today. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so please join me in a round of applause for all the mothers both here and afar. Get in big trouble if you forget that. To the graduates, it is a distinct honor and singular pleasure to be able to address you on such an amazing day. The day that marks the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice. First, I'd like to congratulate you on your remarkable achievements thus far. Your graduation from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University is a testament to your intellectual prowess, unwavering determination, and burning desire for self-improvement. This is no small feat, and you should feel proud of yourselves in achieving this milestone. Second, as you embark on the next phase, I would like to share a few words of wisdom that I learned from some great leaders in my career and have served me well. Words that I hope will inspire you to achieve your full potential and make your mark on the world. The first piece of advice I would like to offer is take risks, be bold, dare greatly. The only certainty in life is that we will face uncertainty. As the father of our United States Navy, John Paul Jones, eloquently stated, "He who will not risk cannot win." It is only by prudent risk-taking and stepping out of our comfort zone that we can grow and learn, to be better equipped when the unknown inevitably presents itself. As graduates of a university that has been at the forefront of aviation and aerospace education, you have demonstrated you have the knowledge and skills to adapt to these changes and discern which risks to take. Keep that spirit of adventure and courage alive as you continue in the workforce or further your education. Secondly, I would urge you to remain intellectually curious. The aviation and aerospace industries are rapidly evolving, and so too is the world in which we live. As the proverb goes, may you live in interesting times. You graduate in a time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges. And while that proverb is often described as more of a curse than an honest wish, I offer that though there are many challenges, the opportunities created by those challenges have never been greater. To stay relevant and make a meaningful and lasting impact, you must remain curious and open-minded. ask questions, challenge assumptions, and explore new ways of doing things. It is only by cultivating change, thriving in chaos, and exercising innovation that we can move forward and create the world we want to see for us and the future. Next, I encourage you to embrace failure. And to be clear, I'm not asking you to seek failure. But failure is not something to be feared. It is a necessary part of growth and development. Embracing failure means being willing to try new things, even if the outcome is not assured or if the outcome is not one you had hoped for. It means learning from your shortcomings and using them as fuel, as opportunities to learn, grow, and become more resilient. This concept goes hand in hand with prudent risk-taking. And as Winston Churchill said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Lastly, I remind you that success is not just measured by any one achievement or a position that you attain or a salary that you're paid, but most importantly, by the impact you have on others. As you continue your journey in society, remember that your actions and choices affect more than just you. And as Leon Brown said, and I quote, "Never underestimate the valuable and important difference you make in every life you touch, for the impact you make today has a powerful rippling effect on every tomorrow." Be compassionate, empathetic, self-aware, and most importantly, default to kindness. Use your knowledge and skills to create a legacy that will make you proud. And as you go forward, don't forget to thank those who supported you, your family, your friends, your classmates, for getting you to where you have been and where you will go. In closing, I want to congratulate you once again on your graduation from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. I wish you the very best as the next chapter begins and you move forward into the next great adventure. And remember, you have the power to shape your destiny and make a difference. Eagles, may you soar to new heights and achieve great success in all your endeavors. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Rear Admiral Garvin, for your words of inspiration for everyone here. And so on behalf of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, our gratitude will present you with the Distinguished Speakers Award from it.
Embry-Riddle's longtime support of the military is a point of pride. In fact, U.S. News & World Report has ranked Embry-Riddle #1 or #2 for best online bachelor's programs for veterans for 8 straight years. Many of the graduates here today are veterans and active duty. You will know who they are as they cross the stage because they will be wearing a blue stole. And I know we did this, but I would love to do it again. Would they and all the members of the military and veterans who are here today please stand to be recognized? Thank you so much for your service and sacrifice. At this time, the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide are pleased to present the candidates for graduate degrees. You will see that they are carrying hoods to reflect their status as a graduate candidate. As they cross the stage, you will notice that while all hoods reflect the Embry-Riddle school colors of royal blue and gold, the colors of the satin binding on the hoods are different. Each color distinguishes one college degree from the other. From the School of Aviation, silver hoods denote graduates earning the following degrees: Master of Aviation Maintenance, Master of Science in Aeronautics, Master of Science in Cybersecurity Management and Policy, Master of Science in Occupational Safety Management, and Master of Science in Unmanned Systems. Orange hoods denote graduates earning engineering degrees: Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering, and Master of Science in Systems Engineering. From the College of Business, drab hoods denote graduates earning the following degrees: Master of Business Administration and Aviation, Master of Science in Engineering Management, Master of Science in Information Security and Assurance, Master of Science in Leadership, Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Master of Science in Management, Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and Master of Science in Project Management. Several graduates will be wearing gold medallions. These master degree candidates are to be graduated with distinction as they have achieved a grade point average of 4.0 for the entirety of their program. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Ken Witcher for the College of Aviation to come to the podium.
Will the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Aviation please rise? Dr. Watrad, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Aviation master's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Aviation Maintenance, William Lewis Harper, Jr. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Aeronautics, Thelma Renee Kierton. Teodora Shafana Yurke. Christopher Paul Henry, Sr. Elise Marseille Lures Loy, with distinction. Christopher Thomas Maxheimer, with distinction. Akan Adiakot Akomo, with distinction. Robert Allen Shalaki, with distinction. Jessica Ryan Stigall with distinction. Sarah McDonald Wardrope with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Management, and Policy. Matthew Allen Jansen. Sean Jonathan Lallman. Sam Elliott Victor with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Occupational Safety Management. William Zachary Holyfield with distinction. Carl Jonathan Martin with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Unmanned Systems. Ehinomin Ehimari with distinction. Charles Robert Stiles with distinction. From the School of Engineering, this begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering. Eric Joseph Carnegie. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Systems Engineering. Alexandra Maria Castle Dupree. Stephen Guito. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Aviation.
At this time, I invite Dr. Manish Sharma, Dean for the College of Business, to come to the podium.
Will the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Business please rise? Dr. Watrat, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Business master's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration in Aviation. Patrick Joseph Leonard. Alec Franklin Strauss. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Management. Frank Vladimir Reyes, with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Leadership. Karen R. Donnelly, with distinction. Brady Holcomb, with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Ellen Diaz O'Neill, with distinction. John Ross. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Management, James Simmons, with distinction. This begins the candidates for degree of Master of Science in Project Management, Julius Richard Nevado Kaluya, with distinction. Mark Dameron, with distinction. Victoria Lee Kodeman, with distinction. Joshua David Ulrich, with distinction. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of master's degrees.
Congratulations. Now, regarding the undergraduate degree candidates here today, you will notice that a number of them are wearing honor cords. The significance of these honor cords is directly connected to academic performance. Those graduates who are wearing white cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.69 and graduate today cum laude with honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Those graduates who are wearing red cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.70 and 3.89 and graduate magna cum laude with great honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Those graduates who are wearing gold cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.90 and 4.0 and graduate today summa cum laude with highest honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Dr. Cieslak, will you please come to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Dr. Bertrand, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences bachelor's degrees as recommended by faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Communication. Jessica Leanne Ferguson, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Homeland Security. Cody Allen Harding, magna cum laude. This begins the candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies. Kirsten Christia Asbell. John David Valdez, summa cum laude. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Dr. Witcher, will you please come to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates from the College of Aviation?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's and associate's degrees from the College of Aviation please rise? Dr. Watret, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Aviation bachelor's and associate's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics. Marilee Aguilar, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Marlon D. Barabin, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Brandy Alicia Scow. Tessa Nicole Buxton, magna cum laude. Dustin Matthew Chapman, magna cum laude. Paul Michael Klein, cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Luke Michael Dunn, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. James Edward Fitch II, cum laude. George Landis Glimp. William Kevin Hall. Otis Malcolm Lamar Hayes. Crystal Irina Hoover. Jackson Jordan. Anthony Paul Marlborough Jr., magna cum laude. Jordan Andrew Martinez, summa cum laude. Flavio Antonio Mezquita. Rashawn Christopher Moore, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Sarah Ruth Newby, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Reuven Vadimovic Obalanchik, summa cum laude. Javel Alejandro Pereira Molina Jr., summa cum laude. Travis Levi Rogers. Christopher Rombold, summa cum laude. Christopher Lowell Rowland, cum laude. Alexander Philip Schatz. John Stewart Tao. Jamal Alexander West. This begins the candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Safety Management. Christopher Joseph Lucier, summa cum laude. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Unmanned Systems Applications. James Andrew Beeson. Evan Paul Dimitrov. From the School of Engineering, this begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Jacob Benjamin Coleman, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Tristan Zell. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Aeronautics, Grace Lee Hamilton. From the School of Engineering, this begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Engineering Fundamentals, Erica Joviel Bowling, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Melody Noemi Siosiori, Alpha Sigma Lambda. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Aviation.
Dr. Sharma, will you please come to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates from the College of Business?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Business please rise? Dr. Watret, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Business bachelor's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Lenny Marie Six. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Project Management, Danae Diane Dingy, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Derek Stevens, summa cum laude. Daniel Adam Torres. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Technical Management, Joseph Allen. Kyle Rodman Alexander, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Robert Ryan Britton, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Jeffrey Burgoing Dingy. Jeffrey Kyle Ferguson. Barbara Kassad, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Trishana Alicia Senior Anderson, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Alex James Snyder. Evan Daniel Thomas, summa cum laude. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of undergraduate degrees.
We have now arrived for the moment for which we all have been waiting for. Dr. Watret, will you please join me at the podium, and will all graduating candidates from the colleges please rise and remain standing? Dr. Watret, these candidates have completed all the requirements of their degrees. With the recommendation of the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, I'm pleased to present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as appropriate, the Associate in Science degree, the Bachelor of Science degree, and the Master of Science degree, with all rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your new status as a graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of our alma mater. The words are on the last page of your program.
Eagles gather near, we lift our voices loud and clear, soaring high, O alma mater, threads of blue and gold. United we soar in vast open skies. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories will hold. So here's to you, old DRAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you. Singing thy praise, remembering the days, coast to coast around the world, our bond forever true, embracing our dreams with pride far and wide. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories will hold. So here's to you, old DRAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you.
We are so delighted that all of you could be here today to share in this special occasion. I'm going to ask that you please remain standing as Mr. Pepin offers a closing benediction.
Allow me just one moment. I want to share a story that I think is befitting of this time. It was 2014 when I had met Harriet and Ozzy. They were preparing their home, and because of technology that was in the world, we could see into their home and see them begin to prepare for their new arrivals. My wife was infatuated with them. She would watch them every single night. Now, before you think the wrong thing, Ozzy and Harriet were eagles. Ozzy and Harriet were about to welcome 2 eaglets into this world. And because of technology and because of Facebook, I would wake up at 2 in the morning, and my wife would be sitting there watching Ozzy and Harriet with these 2 little eaglets. And about 60 days later, Ozzy and Harriet did the unthinkable. I came home and my wife was in tears. Ozzy and Harriet had pushed the eaglets from the nest. It's called fledging. Now, graduates, today, you stand before us, and it is time for us to push you from the nest. We are fledging you today to go do great things and to soar to great heights. May you continue to make Embry-Riddle proud of everything that you do. And now, as we leave this place, may the eternal love enfold us. May spiritual power strengthen us. And may the strong hands comfort us. and may we be carried on eagle's wings until we meet again. Amen.
Family and friends, please be seated. We ask that you remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and all graduates have exited. We will be doing a group photo at the front of the stage with our graduates following commencement. Thank you.